Hey, what is up, YouTube? What's up, Broken Racing family? Well, it is nearing the end of the year, next week, and I wanted to touch base with you guys before the year closed out. So basically, as you can see, the car sitting back there. Wanted to get this video out. Pretty much let you know what's going on. So I'm gonna start the video and then I'm gonna come back and let you know what's I guess the final diagnosis of the year and all of that stuff. But it's been a year. It didn't really go like I wanted it to. Got stuff done, but not the stuff I wanted to get done. So hopefully 2025 will be a little bit more exciting. Hopefully, I am glad that I brought in some new watchers or whatever. I'm up to 200 something subscribers, so thank you everybody that came in. A lot of y'all came in on the NEXSYS video, and I appreciate that. Want to give a shout out to
Eric Gaglione 4774.
So I hope you've already received the NEXSYS, the block off plate that I sent you. He pretty much, I would say he won. Somebody else actually won, but they never hit me back or got in contact with me, so I had to go with somebody else, and he fit the bill. So I'm gonna run the video and then I'll see you here in a minute. All right, so the last part is hooking up your MHD F&G app to the car and the DME. You can either hook that up through a Wi-Fi adapter, or you can see I'm using a DCAN cable. And the thing about this version of the app, you have to have a phone or a tablet that can has a 32-bit, 32 gig processing or whatever, RAM or whatever, however that works. The tablet, I just bought a tablet and it doesn't work with this version, with this the upgraded app. So you got to make sure when you go to the Google store to download it, or Apple store or whatnot, it'll tell you when you, whatever tablet or phone you're using, it'll tell you if it's compatible with it and it'll let you download it. But if it's not, it won't let you download it. So if you do have a compatible device, you'll have the app on here. Open it. It'll look like this. You'll have these three dots up here. And as long as you're logged in, this menu will come up. You want to go to My License. And it'll activate new license key. And when you get your kit from them, you'll have a card. It'll look like this. And on the other side, it'll have a passcode that you have to punch in here. Mine are already both active, and should pop up down here and show you what licenses you have. And then once you do that, you'll want to get in touch with your tuner, and they should be able to send you a base map that's also coded to make the port injectors work. But you can't start the car or run it or anything without getting that base map put together. They have to put in the injector values so that it runs properly. Each injector, has a value that has to be put in precisely so that everything works right. So once you get that map, you'll be able to turn the car on, and from there you'll probably be working back and forth with the tuner, setting revisions to get things, get your idle running right, cruise driving and all that. And then they'll probably start working on the performance type stuff, depending on what type of fuel you're running. If you're just going to go with a straight I guess normal fuel, or an E85 mix, or a blend or whatever, or maybe a complete flex fuel map. All right, so once you get your kit all set up, everything's plugged in, every wires are where they're supposed to be at. Now you want to, whatever device you're using to flash the NEXSYS system onto your DME through MHD. So I'm using this phone here. You can either use a DCAN cable or like a Thor or a Wi-Fi plug-in device, I'm gonna use my DCAN cable. So open up the phone, open up your MHD app, go down to, and you should have a map on there that would upload. Go through your options, make sure you got everything set that you want. If you have a motor, if you have a flex fuel sensor, make sure that's on. Aftermarket downpipes, no burbles because those are obnoxious. Make sure you set your ignition coils. If you got the B58, make sure you set to the proper T-map sensor. And then go back here. Make sure you got some type of tender or something on the battery. You see it's going to be a long write, so you don't want the battery running out while you're doing that. And make sure your phone's on airplane mode, your door's closed, and the seat belt's on, and start your write. Let's see how long this is going to be. 19 minutes. So we'll let that 19 minutes run, and I will come back and let you guys see what happens after the 19 minutes. Alright, when you get done, it should look like that. Turn the ignition off and wait 30 seconds, and then you can try your initial start. So, fingers crossed. Hope this thing starts up without blowing up. Oh shit, I'm scared. Let me check the fuel lines and make sure nothing's leaking before I go all the way. I'm gonna turn on the monitor. Let's see, what do we got here? The main thing I want to see is fuel pressure. Low fuel pressure. Let's go ahead and do, I think we already got coolant. I think that's really all I want right now. All right, try it again. What's wrong? Why aren't you starting?
Well, this is about the time that I figured out I had my low pressure fuel regulator set up incorrectly. I pretty much had to ditch the fuel pressure gauge that I had on there because if I kept it on there, it would run smack dab into the hood. So I pretty much had to take everything apart and redo it properly so that I could get correct fuel pressure or get fuel pressure at all. As you can see, it's only going no higher than like 5 psi. So got that off of there, got everything pretty much rerouted, didn't have to make any new lines, thankfully, but yeah, it was a bit of a pain in the ass. So yeah, your car's not going to start unless you got fuel for it. Go figure.
All right. Well, if you remember how I originally had my fuel system, I had the gauge sticking out here and the drain coming out the bottom. Well, I tried to put up a video. I wasn't getting any fuel pressure, and I guess the way I had it set up wasn't going to work, so I had to rearrange it to this. And of course, when you fix one problem, you end up with another one. Let's see, fuel pump. So once I got that fixed, the new problem is, yeah. So gotta get that. All right. Hopefully we took care of the other leak, and let's go back, connect. Fuel pump. No leaks. All right. Let's try and start this party. All right, y'all. We're gonna try and start it now.
Niggas say they mad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Woo. Fuel pressure needs to go down a whole lot. So I am going to try and do that. So, you just saw I had the car started. Running great. You're probably wondering why it's still on jack stands. And I'm not driving it down the street. And I will show you right here. Well, ladies and gents, the problem is the trans pan is leaking. I've already drove it around a few times. I've already ordered a new gasket, and that's on the way. So I'm gonna have to drop all the fluid out of here and replace the gaskets that's in there. And part that's really holding me up is the fitting that I got from, I believe that's from Dommy Works. It is also leaking, so I need to make sure that I got the right one for my trans, and I'm gonna have to pop that off there and see what's going on with it. Oh man, if it ain't one thing, it's something else. So basically, I want to end the video off there. I want to say thank you to all of y'all that bothered to tune in, all of y'all that bothered to comment, leave reactions, all of that good stuff. Thank you for following me on this journey over this year. Really praying that 2025 brings in bigger things, bring in more people. Hopefully I can elevate y'all knowledge, and hopefully y'all can motivate me to do bigger things. And yeah, so stay tuned, keep watching me, keep following me. Please don't lose your faith in me. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere yet. Yeah. So another thing I want to do is let y'all see some of my kids' artwork back here. They're kind of tight with it. But yeah. So broken racing. We gonna keep breaking shit, and I'm gonna keep doing dumb stuff. So I love y'all. Be safe in this new year, everybody. Be cognizant of your health. I'm dealing with some stuff right now, so take care of yourselves. Be safe out there, and spread love. Cause I don't know about the next few years that we're gonna have to go through. I know it's gonna be some wild stuff. So y'all be good. Much love.
Man, it ain't now, it is something. Look, so